Hey guys, how's it going? This is Lou here with another wheel review for you guys. So I got the Yokohama Design House's newest wheel, this Advan Racing RZII. And you guys might see my videos at SEMA. I saw Eddie Lee at the Mackin booth and we discussed this wheel. I have a video, I'll link it up to you guys. So I'm going to be repeating a lot of features of this wheel. I promised you guys that at the show, when I got my first set in, I'd make a video for you guys. So here it is, I finally got mine in. And I got it in this beautiful Indigo Blue pearl, which is my favorite color on this wheel. And we're just going to go over some of the specs that this wheel has. So this is the Advan RZII. So it's iteration from the Advan RZI, and it's the updated RZ. So RZ, you might remember, it's a 10-spoke design, and this keeps that design, but this one is now known as a 5-spoke split. So when me and Eddie were discussing it, somebody had commented that it's 10-spoke, how could it be a 5-spoke split? Well, it's because of the ideologies behind each of the spokes. So in a 10-spoke wheel, every spoke is identical, but in this wheel, it's these two spokes and these two have something in here, and these are different side by side. So the spokes are not identical as you go around the wheel, and that's why we call this one a 5-spoke split design, because it looks like it's 5 spokes that are identical, but they're split differently because these two are not symmetric. So I'm going to explain the features of this wheel and why it's a 5-spoke split. And Yokohama's worked really hard to get this wheel lighter, to increase the strength and rigidity, and the purpose of the wheel is to kind of communicate more to the driver without adding more weight. So they've achieved this in a couple ways. The first way that they've been able to achieve this is something called this I-beam. So I'm bringing it up close to you guys, and this I-beam you'll see here, it's got this added piece of bridge here which increases the strength. So it's only on this side and this side. It appears 5 times in between these spokes, and for those extra I-beams to be added, of course a little bit of weight has to be added to increase the strength. And the only way they were able to do that was because on the alternating side they've actually cut some out of here. So if you look here, it goes along the whole length of the spoke, cuts deep in here, and comes all the way up. So on this side here, it comes in through here on every part of the rim. And those are 2 features which they've used to kind of lighten the wheel weight. Another thing that they've been able to do is cut away for this double step lip. So Advan's always had a double step lip that they've kind of cut away. But if I turn this wheel aside, you'll notice that these flanges are really big, because the main purpose of the RZ is to communicate to the driver their tire conditions and road conditions. And because this wheel is so rigid now, they wanted to have this really thick to keep the tire contact right against it, and instead of having a lot of wiggle on here, the tire conditions are directly contacted to the driver. So they made these flanges really big, and the only way to keep the weight down was to kind of cut into here. So see that there's a deeper cut in here to kind of further reduce the weight. And of course, they've kept this part deep. They've cut away a lot here to kind of keep the wheel lighter. And those are kind of the advancements they've added for the Advan RZII. And we're going to go with some of the aesthetics features of the wheel. So this comes in 3 colors. The one that we brought in is Indigo Blue, because this is my favorite at the show. It just looks so stunning. I don't know how you guys can see in the camera, but if the light hits it, it looks like bright blue. But areas where it's dark, it kind of has a dark crystal blue. And some of the features would be the standard Advan Racing. We have this lettering here, the raised Advan Racing. And another thing is the decal. So it comes with this decal, which says RZ2, and it actually follows the curve of the wheel, and it'll sit kind of right in here. So that gives a really distinct look. When we look at the wheel, you'll have it in this bright indigo blue, Advan Racing RZII, and it's also offered in 2 other colors. The other one is the hyper machining, which looks like bare metal. It's all cut and it's glossed over. And the last color is gloss black, which is your classic gloss black circuit wheel that we've seen on a lot of time attack Evos. And that's it that I have for all the features of the RZ2. So the features, a lot of them sound like my last video, but of course the most important part is getting this bad boy onto a scale. And this wheel is big. This is a 19-inch in diameter rim by 18-inch wide. So this isn't going to be the little cars that you're seeing kind of them go on. This wheel's been demoed on the FRS, it's been demoed on the Miata, and it looks great on those cars too. So that's kind of why I like the designs of the RZ2, because it looks great in a huge diameter with a huge width, but also looks good in a low offset with a small diameter as well. Okay, so we're going to tear this up. Okay. Holy. Okay, I don't know if this is right. It's pretty light. Nope, that's right. Okay,
Yep.
so I double checked the numbers, and it does say 21.6 pounds. So this is a really light wheel. For a 19-inch in diameter wheel, 10 inches wide, that's not forged, that's stellar. That's like a whole nother level. So Advan really did a good job on our RZ, I guess. Cutting out that extra weight there, the double step lip and those I-beams, it definitely was able to cut out a lot of weight. Now I look longer at the wheel. Those are like pretty thin spokes. The spokes this way, there's a lot of weight shed, so they're probably losing a lot of weight there. But the depth here and the curve here is really strong, and that new I-beam, they probably were able to keep the rigidity high. So that's it, big surprise from Advan, RZII. Really light, 19 by 10, 21.6 pounds. So now I'm really curious to see what 18-inch rim is for this wheel. So if I get that in, I'll do a review for you guys. In the meantime, thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming on my adventures, learning about wheels, new technologies, and if you guys like what you guys are seeing, keep subscribing. Keep up to date with the newest wheels and racing technologies, and I'll keep bringing new products at you guys, alright? Thanks.